Hello, welcome, and thank you for coming through with the come through. This is your girl Li Noori coming to you with more. And here we talk about philosophy, spirituality, we get into dance, and an essence of wellness, all because I feel like healing is necessary for everyone and it'll be a forever thing. So let's get into it. Why should we not take it personally? Why should we not let it drain you, whatever it may be? Listen, there are going to be times in life where we have to persevere and move forward and just get through the moment and deal with it. And golly, is it a lot? It is a lot for me every day. Like, when anything pulls on my mental, emotional, physical, psychological, and I don't even have time for myself, I start to lose it. I start to really lose it. I begin to essentially just get by in the moment, whatever that means. So I don't take too much time to go out for that walk, or I don't take too much time to go out and take that breath of fresh air we all need. We're always moving a lot, going on flights, working this job, taking orders from this person, or we just may be an entrepreneur and we're just having many hats on at one time. It's a lot going on, guys, and no matter what life we're living as a human, we're going to need to always make sure we balance out and have at least a work-life balance or a life balance, whatever that means to you. I recently got a hand poke tattoo. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's literally meant to always keep me on a mindset of balance is key, and yin and yang, female and masculine, night and day. We were always going to need that course and that cycle to create life force energy. And with that being said, my yin needs to be healthy just as much as my yang, not and vice versa. I think the origin of an adult we must pay attention to is the fact that it's a child. At the end of the day, a child is always yearning to be happy. A child is always yearning to do something that creates balance in here emotionally and in energy, right? So, but from birth, we have discrepancies. From birth, we're crying because we need food. We're crying because we need milk. We're crying because we need energy. We're crying because we need warmth. There's something that we are always going to need to fulfill ourselves from the outside coming internally, right? From a child's age, we can be upset we're not acknowledged, upset that we didn't get our milk at this time or whatnot. We always want to be fulfilled and we're always crying for something. But at the end of the day, I think it's important to know that with adults, we are able to slowly pull away from second and third party influences and really be the origin of our own fulfillment, whether it be what we eat, what we drink, how much we're loved, how fulfilled we are, how acknowledged we may feel and respected we may feel. We may struggle with this, and it's a human thing. If we're in society, right, it's always going to be a human thing, but to be able to maintain yourself in the moment is the point of this video. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it drain you. It's easier said than done. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. And with that, you have to dissipate yourself from your ego. Know that your ego is the armor that is trying to protect your inner light, your internal illumination, your soul, right? However, don't let your ego take over you completely. Know that it's something you made up within your own right. To remember that, hey, I do want to be respected like this. I do want to be talked to like this. Hey, I do want to be in this situation. Hey, I don't think that I want to be in this situation. That's all right and okay. But don't take it personally stems off of your emotions. How internal are you going to take that outside force internal? You know, what is external? How much are you going to inhale it internally, right? And with that being said, we all have our threshold, right? But remembering that you already live, breathe, and walk with the respect of the light you have within, your illumination you have within. And guess who respects it? Guess who breathes it? Guess who inhales this divinity and active power? It's you every day. So patience and humility and acknowledgement of self can bring one to dissipate themselves from their ego, in my experience. So, for instance, I may have a job where I can be called to do different things, emotionally tugged on me with, you know, either colleagues, leaders, or clients, or guests, or customers, whatever you should deal with. You can be called to deal with a situation where you may feel like you don't deserve the way they're speaking to you. You may not deserve how this person's handling you. However, knowing that you already have and carry the respect and, you know, the comfort in that is already within, then there is no reason to act outside and act without, like you are without an internal illumination, if that makes any sense. So, with that being said, the reality is that some adults will die without this origin of fulfillment, this origin of not having a second or a third party to depend on regarding their needs and wants. And a lack of independence can result in such emotional damage or unfulfillment and trauma overall. It can weigh heavy on you. It can feel like a void hard to get out of. We don't wake up liberated. We don't wake up already free and self-aware and all that good stuff. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes conscious energy. And it's not like we're unable to do it as long as you have a mind, your own thoughts, you know, and then some time to think. You can do it too, as long as you're putting effort towards being self-aware, towards being forgiving towards yourself, so you're forgiving towards others. Meditation of your journey and your destiny brings about internal fulfillment. And with that, it starts with taking time and patience and acknowledgement, you know? Because, like I said, outside of that, you can cause emotional damage and consecutive trauma by consistently depending on third and fourth and secondary parties for your internal fulfillment. It is then, when your soul is given a platform to speak, it is where your happiness and your divinity starts to ring, and therefore we can call it destiny and life fulfillment. Codependency, for example, is a real thing. Acknowledging we're the maker of our fate and already immersed in our destiny, we contain so much power, so much power. And as long as we remember that, we don't take anything personal. We can not let it drain us, because from there we have power and thought and consciousness about divinity and balance, and that yin and yang. We have potential and we have kinetic energy. We have action and we have thought. Make it work for you and iron out and paint your picture. You know what I'm saying? Because we're already in our destiny, but we control how our life results in our fate. Overall, we're the creators and makers of our fate. So carry out your journey and your destiny. And it starts with first meditation. Meditation of consciousness and what truly makes you happy and brings you peace and settlement. With that, you could go a long ways. Thank you for coming through with the come through. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you like, share, subscribe to join this tribe. Share because I know you care. In next video, I hope to see you there. You know, may peace be unto you. And take care. Boo boo.